Good morning, children. Did you complete last class work? Okay. Today, welcome back to the new session of English. Today, we are going to do our C reading. So, for that, I have brought something to the class. Look at this. Are you able to see this, children? What is this? It's the earth. Okay. So here you can see that our earth is really very beautiful, isn't it, children? Okay. So here on the earth there are different colors and it's very beautiful to look at. Each color depicts something. What is it? That is what we are going to discuss. Are you able to see this blue color? Blue means all the water bodies. They can be rivers, ponds, seas, oceans as well. Okay? And then moving on to the next color, which is green. Green color tells us about the green lands and forests. Are you able to see this? Green color, forest. Then we have brown color. Brown color shows us deserts. Okay, children? Earth is covered with different things and it is very beautiful to have them with us. So, as man is living on this earth, he started to misuse the resources. He started to cut the trees. So, here you can see a picture where human beings are cutting the trees. Deforestation they are doing, cutting the trees. When we cut the trees, what happens is the shelter of animals and birds is lost and many of them lose their lives. Few of the animals are killed by human beings for their skin, for their teeth. Animals are becoming extinct. That means there are no more such species living in this world. Human beings are trapping the animals, taking their lives out and using their body parts. So here you can see a picture where waste is thrown into the water bodies, due to which the aquatic animals, fishes, frogs and water snakes which are there, they are not able to survive. They die because of the waste that is thrown, the chemicals which are released by the plastic and the waste that is thrown by the human beings. So as the days are going by, we are not able to find some of the animals, some of the birds, they have become extinct. Have you seen dinosaurs? Nobody has seen, even I did not see that. We are not able to see dinosaurs. Human beings have started cutting trees and have occupied the forest. When trees are cut in the forest, they become deserts and there is open space. Okay? So here we can see that man is destroying the earth. Okay? When the resources are being destroyed, slowly the human beings, some of the human beings were able to understand that we are going to suffer the loss, we are going to bear the loss and it is difficult for us to survive because without animals, birds and trees and plants, we cannot live our lives happily. So some people have formed some groups and they started to conduct some programs and they started to influence people around them. Earth Summit. There's a summit where it's a place where people come and speak about how to protect the earth and how to utilize the resources properly without destroying. Okay. Now in our Telangana also we have a program which is Haritaharam. Let us look at the picture. Haritaharam is a program which is a tree planting festival or a sapling planting festival. Here you can see some children, girls are planting the saplings. So this way every year we are trying to plant the trees and see that the ratio between the trees and the human beings is maintained properly, so that we will get adequate oxygen for all the living beings. So now in our lesson we are going to speak about a girl. We are going to read the speech given by a 13-year-old girl, how she is going to influence others and how she is going to convey her feelings. We are going to see that in our lesson. Let us begin C reading, which is Children Speak Up. Children Speak Up. Let us go through some of the glossary and then let's read the lesson. Okay children, let us read the words and their meanings. Environmental, related to natural world. It is something related to the natural world, that is environmental. Extinct means died out. You cannot find it anymore. That is extinct. Vanish, disappear suddenly. Vanish means disappear suddenly. Reflect, show or exhibit. Show or exhibit. Priorities, things that are very important. Things that are very important. Delegates, people who attend the program as representatives. People who attend the program as representatives. Conference, an event or meeting that takes place for a few days. An event or a meeting that takes place for a few days. So if you know the meanings of these words are going to appear in your textbook. So now all of you open your textbooks to page number 75. Now let us read the speech which is given by Servan Suzuki. Children Speak Up. This is an extract from a speech given by Servan Suzuki, a 13-year-old girl from Canada, on June 11, 1992 at Rio de Janeiro. So she comes on the stage and she is going to speak. And several people are seated from different countries and they are going to listen to her. Hello, I'm Servan Suzuki speaking ECHO, the Environmental Children's Organization. We are a group of 4, 12 and 13 years olds from Canada trying to make a difference. Vanessa Suti, Morgan Glazer, Michelle Quick and me. We raised all the money ourselves to come 6,000 miles to tell you adults that you must change your ways. So here, first of all, as soon as she comes forward, she introduces herself. What is her name? Servan Suzuki is her name. How many years old is she? 13. Very good. So 13-year-old girl, she has come forward and she is introducing her group, her team, who are there along with her. 4 girls are there. First one is Servan Suzuki, the second one is Vanessa Sethi, Morgan Michelle Quick. So these are the 4 people who are involved in this and they have raised the money. Raising money means collecting money or raising funds, that is somebody is giving you a donation, some amount is given to you to go and carry out some work. So these 4 girls, they have collected the money and they have come here to tell the adults. Adults means people who are above 18 years. That means they are not small children, they are adults. They know everything. Okay, even after that, these small children, 13 and 12 years means 7th and 8th class children are around 12 and 13 years. So 7th and 8th class 4 children have come to tell the adults, that is elderly, they have come to teach the elderly people that they have to change their ways. We have to change our ways. That is what they want to convey. Let us read the second para. I am here to speak for all future generations to come. I am here to speak on behalf of all the starving children around the world whose cries go unheard. I am here to speak for the countless animals dying across this planet because they have nowhere left to go. So here, why she has come, the purpose of her visit is being expressed here. She has come here to tell about the starving children. Starving means the children who do not have food to eat or who do not have the facilities to live. Okay, so the starving children, she is speaking on behalf of the starving children and the countless animals which are dying because of the actions of human beings. The animals are dying and she has come to speak on behalf, means on their side she is going to speak about all of them, how they are suffering and what are their feelings, her feelings, everything. Understood this part? Now let's move on to the next part. I am afraid to go out in the sun now because of the holes in the ozone. I am afraid to breathe the air because I don't know what chemicals are in it. I used to go fishing in Vancouver, my hometown, with my dad until just a few years ago we found fish full of cancers. And now we hear about animals and plants going extinct every day, vanishing every day. So here we have come across two words. What are they? Extinct, that is died out, and vanishing, disappear suddenly. So these two words we have come across. Now let us speak. Why is Seven Suzuki afraid? Okay, very good. She is afraid to breathe air because she thinks that many chemicals are mixed in the air because of the air pollution caused by the human beings. So she feels that it's not safe to breathe in air. She is afraid to breathe in air. She is afraid to go out under the sun because she is afraid of the holes which are made in the ozone layer. You all know that there are layers which are in the atmosphere. The ozone layer, which is going to protect us from the sun rays, has caused the ozone layer holes, and through those holes the sun rays which are having the UV rays are going, they fall on us and we get several skin diseases and allergies. So she is afraid to go under the sun. So under the sun she doesn't want to go because of the holes in the ozone layer, and second thing, she is afraid to breathe in air because of the chemicals. Okay, and now she is afraid. So she used to go with her dad for fishing every evening in Vancouver, her town. She used to go, but when they fished, she found that many fishes are having cancers. And why do you think fishes are suffering with cancers, children? Because of the pollution caused in the water. Due to the water pollution, the fishes are affected with cancers. So she is even afraid to have fish because the fishes are having cancers. And now she is hearing about the animals which are dying out and which are suddenly being disappeared. Understood, children, this part? Now let's move on to the next para. In my life, I have dreamt of seeing the great herds of wild animals, jungles and rainforests full of birds and butterflies. But now I wonder if they will even exist for my children to see. Did you have to worry about these things when you were of my age? She is asking all the adults who are elders to her. She is questioning them. Did you worry about these things? So here she tells about what are her dreams. She dreamt of jungles full of wild animals and rainforests, birds and butterflies. But she is afraid that her children, the younger generation which is going to come, she is afraid that they will not be able to see all of these species. Okay, species are the animals of same kind which have the same features. Okay, which have the same features. Group of living organisms with similar features are species. So she is afraid that the younger generation will not be able to see the species. Now turn your page to page number 76, children. Okay, let's read. Here you may be delegates of your governments, business people, organizers, reporters or politicians. But really, you are mothers and fathers, sisters and brothers, aunts and uncles. And all of you are someone's child. I am only a child, yet I know we are all part of a family, 5 billion strong. In fact, 30 million species strong, and we all share the same air, water and soil. Borders and governments will never change them. I am only a child, yet I know we are all in this together and should act as one single world towards one single goal. In my anger, I am not blind, and in my fear, I am not afraid to tell the world how I feel. So here we came across the word delegates. Delegates are the people who attend a program as representatives. So here in the textual picture, so here you can see that on the chairs some 3 letters are written. FRA means somebody who has come from France. CHI means someone who has come from China. RUS is from Russia. IND is from India. So each person has come from a different place. Okay. So all these people together, they are conducting this meeting and they are speaking to each other. So she says that you are all delegates, you are businessmen, government people who work as politicians, organizers, representatives have come. But you are mother or sister, brother or uncle and aunt for somebody, and you are a child in one house. Yes or no? Okay. So here she says that she is a child. She realizes that, but even then she is able to identify that she is in a family, a big family which is 5 billion, and she accepts that we all share the same air, water and the resources which are available in the world. And she says that it is everybody's responsibility to take care of it and protect it. Okay, so she says that if you are angry, will you become blind, children? No. She is afraid, but she wants to speak. Okay, she wants to express her feelings. I am only a child, yet I know if all the money spent on war was spent on ending poverty and finding environmental answers, what a wonderful place this earth would be. So here she is telling that the money which we spent on war, it is more. And here she says that if that money is used to solve the environmental problems, then this earth is going to be a wonderful place. This is what she expresses. Now let us read the next one. At school, even in kindergarten, you teach us how to behave in the world. You teach us not to fight with others, to work things out, to respect others, to clean up our mess, not to hurt other creatures, to share, not to be greedy. Then why do you go out and do the things you tell us not to do? So here she is questioning all the adults present in the conference. Parents and the elders only have taught you that you should not hurt others. But here when the real life has come. The adults are hurting the animals, birds and changing. They are creating an imbalance in the ecosystem. That is what she is conveying. So let us read the next one. Do not forget why you are attending these conferences. You are doing this for your own children. You are deciding what kind of a world we will grow up in. Parents should be able to comfort their children by saying, everything is going to be alright. It's not the end of the world. We are doing the best we can. But I don't think you can say that to us anymore. Are we even on your list of priorities? So here she is telling that you have come to this conference for your own children. Okay, because of your children you have come to the conference, and she says that if a problem is there, parents always try to tell that there's no problem, everything is going to be okay, relax, like that they are going to tell. But now she is not being convinced. She is disagreeing with them because according to the circumstances which are going around and the things that are happening around, she says that she is not going to accept this answer from the parents. She is questioning the adults whether she is their priorities. That means, are we important, or are the children or the younger generations important for you? This is the question she is asking the adults. Let us read the last paragraph. My dad always says, you are what you do, not what you say. Well, what you do makes me cry at night. You grown-ups say you love us. I challenge you, please make your actions reflect your words. Thank you for listening. So this is what Savin Suzuki has told. So she says that her dad says, what you tell, that nobody is going to see. What you do is what everybody is going to look at, and that is what you are. Okay. So here we can see that all the adults are misusing the environment, and she says that she is crying at nights. She is not able to speak because of the actions of the grown-ups. Okay, so she is giving a challenge that their words, the adults' words, should match with what they do. Reflect means show or exhibit. She is asking the adults to exhibit the same things, what you tell you do. That is what she means. And she thanked everybody who are there in the conference. Understood this part, children? So here you can see that we have read the speech. The real voice and the person who has spoken these things, I am going to send you a link. It's about 6 minutes 34 seconds. I will send you the original version. Few sentences are cut from that, and it is an extract they told. Extract means taking from that. So most of the speech is covered, but it is an extract because some of things are deleted. So that is the one, the real one. I am going to send it to you. Please watch that because you are going to enjoy. And I liked the way she has presented herself. She was very confident. And I hope that all you children also will be able to be bold and speak boldly for the environment. Okay, children. See you in the next class. Have a great day.